do you think it is a step forward कि यार क्या होता है कि if I want to do something ना तो मैं उसके लिए भूमिका बनाता हूँ. So अगर is it like a step forward to make a भूमिका to bring any broadcast bill or any IT
They
bill?
did. Oh, in fact, Kunal went to court in Bombay High Court. Then the government withdrew it. Kunal Kamran went against it. And I had spoken to Kapil Sibalji. We were going to go in Supreme Court against this bill. But Kunal went in Bombay High Court to cognizance. So फिर वो government ने निकाल दिया. Then government tried to bring it in different forms. अब तो majority है नहीं. But अगर ऐसे कोई bill उन्होंने लाने की कोशिश की, they're trying to bring in this broadcasters bill for new age media, where they're saying you have to sort of take a license and content will be monitored, etc. I think that will be the end of democracy. Because see, anyways, mainstream media is a lot under government control. Whichever government, I'm being agnostic here. Because उनके सारे rules, regulations होते हैं जो government set करती है. We can't have this for digital media. There must be absolute freedom. Digital media cannot work on arbitrary licenses. और डिजिटल लाइसेंस के लिए आप कोई बाबू के साथ जाते खड़ा हो गया, बाबू बोलेगा आपने इनकी नानी जी के बारे में बोला, निकालो, इनके कुत्ते के बारे में बोला. So बाबू will have too much power. Plus, the way digital works, and you understand this better, you can't have censorship.
Yes.
अब देखिए, for example, India में porn is banned. India is the 4th highest consumer of porn in the world.
Still.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fun fact, Pakistan is the highest consumer of gay porn in the world. But coming back to India, it's the 4th highest consumer. So, and then somebody told me India is the 3rd highest consumer of Japanese porn in the world. Today, Japanese porn, which is hentai, etc. So, India is the 3rd highest consumer of that. And then there's Korean porn also. So why Japanese and Korean? Because these are official industries in Japan and Korea. So
Okay.
porn industries are official out there. So they have certain norms. I think even in America, they have certain norms that there's a way it has to be made. So India's the highest. I mean, I don't know how many Indians understand Japanese or Korean, but it's the highest consumer. But Pakistan is gay. Gay porn, highest Pakistan.
I didn't know that kakagure is a term in Japan that gambles. तो काकागुरे करके एक मैं वेब सीरीज देख रहा था नेटफ्लिक्स पे, समथिंग रिलेटेड टू इट, तो वो पॉर्न में जा रहा है, वो समथिंग आई वाज लाइक ऐसा भी चल रहा है दुनिया में.
Really? So Kakagure is a web series on gambling, which goes diverts into porn.
No. उसके थ्रू जब आपने बोला ना जापानीज पॉर्न, देन द वर्ड केम अप कि काकागुरे, मैंने कहा अरे यार दिस इज मोर लाइक fictional thing जो हो रहा है यहाँ पे.
Yeah, but India consumes a lot of Japanese and Korean porn.
I think I'm of that age right now कि मैं, अगर आप मुझसे उसमें बात करते हैं ना कॉलेज में, तो I would have said I've seen porns, मैंने भी देखी हैं बचपन में as a teenager जो बच्चे होते हैं यार.
I'm not making a value or moral judgment except for Pakistan. but having fun with that, but I'm not making a judgment. I see, again, I'm saying adults should be free to, as long as it's not child pornography, as long as it's not rape pornography, as long as it's not revenge pornography. I'm frankly of the opinion, what a fucking adult wants to watch is his or her problem. Who the fuck is... Government will decide आपका AC कितना ठंडा हो. Government will decide what you wank to. Government will decide what the fuck is you eating. Oh, government will only decide ना. Government will only my बाप क्या? What a government's role? You can wank to this, but you cannot wank to that. Is that a government's job?
एक स्पिरिचुअल जोक आ रहा है दिमाग के अंदर. तजीम, इट्स लाइक हम स्पिरिचुअलिटी में बैठते हैं ना, साधना में, ध्यान में, कि हमें मोक्ष मिलेगा. तो फक यार, यहाँ पे तो पहले तुम मोक्ष इससे लो कि what do you want to do in life, कि you want to watch this, you want to watch that.
You can watch, what you can eat, how cold can your AC be,
how fast can you walk.
Government will come with regulations and everything. So it's not, we are a free country. Adults have a right to do what they want. I'm not, frankly, part of my sadhana and my growth, especially in the tantric field, has been moving away from a lot of things that attracted me in the past. Physical connections, food, a lot of things I've moved away from, veered away from. But I hold these values that adults have a right to do what they want. It's not for the government to tell people what to do.
I agree on that.
There are two separate issues. So while it's strange. So while I veered away from, and like you said, now I'm an adult, I don't watch porn, and frankly, I don't remember. I haven't seen porn for the longest time. I don't think for the last
2 decades.
No, mine won't be 2 decades, but I think 7-8 years I have not seen, or not even glanced at anything. I mean, pornographic. If something's come up on a feed, that's fine. I've not really seen anything, but it's not for me to tell other adults what to do.
Exactly.
I'm not their father or their mother to tell them what to do. So I think that growth should be individually based. I don't think it is meant for. Also, the thing, and I'll tell you what the thing with porn is, which I want to sort of, since we are on the topic and we are in a very spiritual room, the thing about porn is, if you want to grow in life, if you want to be a man, a very successful fucking man, if you want to be an alpha, you have to move away from pornography. Pornography is one of the things that will always take you down. A lot of your strength comes from your base area, from your men's strength, from Mooldhara, your base area. And that strength always moves upwards.
Yes.
So when I opened my Mooldhara chakra, it was a very emotional opening for me. There was a lot of sexual energy that was released. But that energy always moved upwards to my head. In fact, it moved to my crown chakra. But especially when it was in my solar plex and my heart and my throat, when the energy moved up from my Mooldhara area, my pelvic area, upwards, the kind of power I realized I had was unreal. And after that, my life is transformed. And I think my Mooldhara chakra opened about 7 or 8 years ago, and that's the time I've not seen porn since then. Something may have come on my feed, but I've not really seen porn. So coming back to that, the power that exists, because this is creation, right?
Yes.
This is creation, and we have the power to create. I think that is very important for you to transform from being a boy to a man.